So today we will be taking a look at a file share service called Samba, and we will be installing this on the Ubuntu box. So verbatim from the screen, a Samba file share enables file sharing across different operating platforms over a network. It lets you access your desktop files from a laptop and share files with Windows and Mac users. What we will need is Ubuntu 16.04 or newer and a LAN in order to share those files across. And yeah, so everything looks like we can start here. We'll go ahead and run the sudo apt-get update command first in order to update the package manager on the Ubuntu box to make sure that we have the most up-to-date software available to us. And since the command was successful, we'll go ahead and run the sudo apt-get install samba command here. And this should take about 30 to 60 seconds to complete. And when the installation is successful, we'll go ahead and run whereis samba. And as we can see here, the command has completed successfully. So we will go ahead and confirm that the service has started by initiating the etc/init.d services, actually Samba start command. And this was actually incorrect. I ran the wrong command. It should have been the etc/init.d/smbd start command. But we'll go ahead and restart that or start that service later here. So. And as we could see here, we're going to run the whereis samba, and we should and did get the appropriate output from the Ubuntu box. So it looks like everything has installed appropriately here. And next we will go ahead and set up the directory that we would like to share. So what we will do here is navigate to the home/breakbox directory. And we'll go ahead and do a sudo mkdir, and then we'll go ahead and create a share called, or directory called samba_share. And for some reason the sambashare file directory wasn't appearing, but it does seem to have appeared at this point. And here we can see that the sambashare directory is created, and we will go ahead and configure the Samba configuration file in order to add that directory into the configuration. And we can simply do that by going back to the terminal and running the sudo nano etc samba / smb.conf command. And we will add this 5 lines to the bottom of the configuration file. We will make sure that we update the appropriate path to the directory here. And here we are. We want to make sure that we get the directory path appropriately entered here. So I'll do a pwd print working directory, copy this directory over to my configuration file here. And we'll do a control O, enter, and then we can do a control X, which will exit from the text editor. So basically, we've set up the directory. We have configured the configuration file with the updated directory that we created. And at this point, we're going to go ahead and restart the SMBD or the Samba service in order to apply those changes. And here we have the command sudo /etc /init.d /smbd and restart. And we can see that that was successful. And the next step here is going to be setting up the user accounts and connecting to the shared from a Windows system here. And we could simply create a user for the Samba share by running the sudo smbd password space A for the new user that we want to create. And here I did receive a error, failed to create or add entry for user Windows 10. I don't believe you can use special characters in the username for Samba. So I tried it again here and it still failed. So I ended up changing the username to breakbox, which is my user name for my Ubuntu box. So keep things simple. We'll set the password, and we'll see that this time that was successful. So pretty much at this point, we've set the share up, we've created our user, we set the configuration file, and also set the password. So really at this point, we can go ahead and log into our Windows box or our Mac, and we should be able to access this file share. Please watch my next video in order to follow those detailed instructions.